Good morning and welcome in. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. It is finally Friday. Let's get you ready for the weekend with a look at your latest local news from around the region. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your Friday news headlines brought to you by the Luce County Veteran Services Office. Veteran Services Officer Rick Bernard is ready to serve you for all your veteran service needs. Call 293-4890 or stop by the office located inside the Luce County Government Building in Newberry. In your latest local news this morning, Tahquamenon Area Schools has announced a new personal electronic device policy for the upcoming 2025-2026 school year. Under the new policy, student electronic devices will be completely off limits during the school day. Students can still bring electronic devices to school, but must keep them stored in their locker during the school day. That includes lunchtime and hallway periods in between classes. The district says that decreased phone usage is linked in other districts to increased academic success. Tahquamenon Area Schools also wants to promote and encourage more in-person connections, leading to interpersonal relationships. District is hoping that a better focus will be made on academics and promoting social learning, which encourages students to communicate with others in an academic and collaborative way. The new policy is causing quite the debate among the community. Tahquamenon Area Schools Administration says that office administrative assistants will be available to take calls, deliver necessary messages to students during the school day. Messages will be delivered at the most academically appropriate time. Students will have access to use school phones if they need to contact parents or family members. The district is putting in the policy effective the start of this upcoming current school year. The personal electronic device list will include, but is not limited to, AirPods, earbuds, cell phones, Palm Pilots, watches that use Wi-Fi, and any other form of device that can communicate with other individuals or parties. For more information, you can refer to the student handbook or contact Tahquamenon Area Schools. Superintendent Sean Tebow also has a statement available on the Tahquamenon Area Schools TAS Facebook page. The Luce County Veteran Services Office is currently seeking nominations for the 2025 Luce County Veterans Community Service Award. Now is the time to nominate the veteran in your life who's making a positive difference in our community. Both living and posthumous nominations are being accepted. Veteran nominations must be a Luce County resident. The deadline for nominations is September 12th. You can submit your nomination or get more information by contacting Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard at 293-4890 or going to the Luce County Veteran Services Office Facebook page. Three Lakes Academy has announced their open house for pre-K through 6th grade for the upcoming school year. The Three Lakes Academy open house will be Thursday, August 28th, starting at 6 p.m. Students and families can meet with staff, visit classrooms, get access to bus schedules, go over the student handbook, learn about volunteer options at Three Lakes Academy, and get school calendars. The first day of school at Three Lakes Academy will be Tuesday, September 6th. You can find a unique educational option for your student at the Three Lakes Academy, which is offering small class sizes, outdoor education, outstanding community support, and a friendly and innovative staff. Get more information on Three Lakes Academy by going to the Three Lakes Academy Facebook page or their website at threelakesacademy.com. Mark your calendars for that pre-K through 6th grade open house, Thursday, August 28th. Engadine Consolidated Schools is hosting a 7th grade orientation. That'll be Wednesday, August 27th from 3 until 4 p.m. in the Engadine Consolidated Schools Community Room. 7th grade students and parents are invited to attend, learn all about the district for the upcoming school year. Other orientation and back-to-school programs will be announced soon. That's the 7th grade orientation at Engadine, Wednesday, August 27th from 3 until 4 p.m. Engadine is gearing up for one of its biggest weekends of the year. The Old Iron Show returns this weekend, formerly known as the Engadine Tractor Show. The Engadine Old Iron Show takes place this weekend. Starts today with activities continuing tomorrow on the practice field next to the Engadine Consolidated Schools. The event will include free entry for all tractors, flywheel entries, antique cars, and antique trucks. Today's events include a tractor parade at 1 p.m., which will begin at that practice field location. Other activities include the American Legion Post 290 hosting a special fish fry from 4:30 until 7 p.m. Saturday starts the day with breakfast served by the Sons of the American Legion at the American Legion Post 290. The official Old Iron Show takes place from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. with the craft show during those same times. Other events will take place throughout the day, including fire truck tours and demonstrations, Dunk a Fireman, the slowest big wheel tractor race, fastest garden tractor, and tractor parade on Saturday. A trophy ceremony will wrap up the weekend at 4 p.m. Get more information by checking out the most recent edition of the Newberry News. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That is your latest local news this morning. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your news today brought to you by the Luce County Veteran Services Office. Remembering everyone deployed. Every Friday is a Red Friday with the Luce County Veteran Services Office. For more on the Remembering Everyone Deployed program, check out the Luce County Veteran Services Office Facebook page. Time now to check in with sports this morning. Fall sports practices get underway on Monday. That means student athletes in area schools will be back at it, getting ready for volleyball, cross country, and football. Now, students are not allowed to participate in practices if they do not have a sports physical. The MHSAA requires sports physicals for the start of practice. Schoolcraft Memorial Hospital reminding families of student athletes that they offer sports physicals year-round for just $10. Call 441-2153 or go to scmh.org for more information. Get your sports physical now for the start of practice on Monday. Tigers open a weekend series against the Los Angeles Angels tonight, 7:10. The first pitch at Comerica Park. Tarek Skubal back on the mound for the Tigers tonight. He'll try to turn things around for a team that was once up by 15 and a half games in the American League Central. With the lead down just to 6 for the Tigers. We're currently in one of the biggest collapses in a playoff race in recent history. Tigers need a big weekend. They get the Angels for 3 games, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. First full weekend of preseason football action already underway. A couple of games last night. Lions are in Atlanta to take on the Falcons to be their second preseason contest. It's a 7 o'clock kickoff tonight. Packers open their preseason at Lambeau Field tomorrow night. They'll take on the New York Jets. That game an 8 o'clock kickoff Saturday night on the NFL Network. Your latest local weather forecast for the weekend. We'll see a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms this morning. Mostly sunny as we get into the afternoon. Highs will be in the mid-80s for your Friday. South winds 5 to 10. 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms with skies becoming mostly sunny on Saturday. Highs upper 80s. Some areas could even hit 90 degrees. South winds 10 to 15. Sunday, showers likely, thunderstorms possible. Highs will be in the mid-80s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. Have a great weekend. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.